Great. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to go ahead and do a live stream this morning. Sitting here with Sierra. We're making some toast over the stove. And got this going on right here. And that's sourdough toast. And then I'm using this stuff, which I got at the farmer's market in town. It's Nana's Always Jammin'. It's homemade strawberry jam. It's really good. And then I want to show you. Donkey, you want to run outside real quick? Come on, let's go. Come here. Come on, let's go. All right, we're going to run outside real quick. What I want to show you, I know, sweetie, is that up over the ridge here, it's really cool. You can't see it right now. I'm going to put it in the next video because the webcam's not good enough. But that lights up first. That rock formation lights up first before the sun comes over the ridge there. So it's really awesome. And it's going to start snowing here a lot. All right, you want to go back inside? Sierra came out. She's like, I want to go back in and get some toast. But all right, let's go on in up here. There you go. Good girl. All right. She's doing great, by the way. But that it's really cool how that ridge has the sun come over and hit that rock formation before it actually comes down here. So I'm going to get video of that, especially with the snow that's coming. It's supposed to snow. There's a 60% chance of snow on Tuesday. So what's that? That's tomorrow. And then, so I got to get supplies. I know, sweetie. Sierra's sitting right behind me here. She's going crazy. She's like, I want some treats. She knows that we have some toast coming, so she's really excited for that. Let me put this up over here. That way you guys can see Sierra too. All right. There is little Miss Sierra. All right, we'll keep that going. That way the light's good enough in here. Let's open this one up. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. So that's better. But we got snow coming on Tuesday, and we're gonna be here in the camper. I don't have enough time. I know, baby girl. She gets so excited for this toast. So I've got sourdough toast over the stove here. So let me grab this off here real quick because it actually is ready to pull off. I was a little bit unorganized getting the live stream set up today, and I wasn't planning on doing one, but I thought, heck, I got to run into town today. I don't have time to do like a full-on video, so I could do a live stream here and see what's up to everybody, and then go into town, get my supplies, and then I'm going to film all Tuesday because of the storm that's coming on Tuesday. So we got snow all Tuesday, and then Wednesday we've got a little bit of a reprieve. It's supposed to be like partly cloudy on Wednesday. Then Thursday it's a 70% chance of it's going to start out as rain, and then by the evening time it's going to turn to snow, and then it's going to snow all night long, and then into Friday morning, and then Friday morning has like a 40% chance of snow. And then by Friday evening, it's going to be mellowed out. But the temperature on Friday evening is going to be down to 13 degrees, which would be the coldest one that I've had here at the ranch since I bought the place. So that'd be pretty cool to check out. And then let's see. So what I got to do now is get my wood in order. Make sure I've got like a little wood cover so that it doesn't get waterlogged with the rain and then the snow. And then we'll be good to go there. So I'm going to take the ATV into town because I still don't have my truck yet. So I'm still waiting for that to get fixed. And then my friends Chad and Lisa, they needed their ranch truck back. And so I've got the wheels with the ATV, which is good. So I can take that into town, get the supplies that I need today, which is basically like some water and a few other things, a few food items. Because I think with Friday's moisture, Thursday and Friday's moisture, even with it being sunny on Saturday, it's going to take a day or two for these roads to firm up. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So it may take a little bit of time for that to sort itself out there. Let me turn off my mail here. That way that's not dinging the whole time. And hey, let me grab this bread real quick. I'm going to give Sierra a little bit as well. So here's what we're working with. We got some sourdough toast. This is sourdough. It's actually made by a gal by the name of Michelle. That does she does brownies, cinnamon rolls. She's got all sorts of vegetables, like all the green peppers and bell peppers that I have. Got that from her. She has the ducks too, with the duck eggs. And I think she's getting chicken eggs too, or chickens to lay eggs. And then this gal named Brenda is the one who owns the Nana's Always Jammin', and this stuff is awesome. And so I think she said, so does she have a website on there? I don't think. Oh yeah, it's nanasalwaysjammin.com. So NANAS, and then always Jammin without the G at the end. So Jammin with just an N.com. It's really good stuff. And I like it. It's about $8 for a little deal here. And it's all like organic, homemade stuff. So it's like legit jam. It's not this type of stuff that you would buy in the store. You know, it's kind of full of stuff that isn't good for you. But everything's been going good around here. I got the roofing for the shed. The thing is it's real heavy. So I'll probably need to have a friend come help me with the install. But I've got the frame of the roof pretty much done. And it was really cool. I met one of my neighbors, Darren, and he's huge into RC trucks. He has 7 RC trucks, and I was like, dude, come on over, because I got the Traxxas. I got this, you know, the RC truck there. I got that up and running again. I had a battery that was kind of like, it kind of gone dead, and when that happens, if the voltage is too low, you can't charge them with a regular charge. But I found out a way that I could get that charge up. So did that, got it up and running, and then Darren came over and we started doing the RC trucks. But he's telling me, he's like, hey, he's like, I'm helping a friend of mine kind of sell some stuff around his place. He's like, he has a bunch of old metal roofing if you want to buy it. And I'm like, sure, let me go take a look at it. And I got all of it for $100, which is really a good deal. And it's pretty heavy, you know, thick metal roofing, like the corrugated type like that. They're they're 3.5 feet wide by 5 feet long. And so I can cover the majority of my shed with that, which is going to be awesome. But I don't think I'll be able to get it done this afternoon. And then obviously tomorrow with the moisture setting in. So I'm just going to use a tarp to cover the ATV, not the actual structure, because I took the tarp off the structure. When it gets to be high winds, I just don't want it to get ripped up a bunch, because the structure itself is pretty solid. And I dug down like a foot for each one of those posts that I put in, like to construct the ATV shed. And so it's not going anywhere, and it's super heavy. So it'd take like a tornado to rip that thing apart. So good to go with that. I'm not going to use any concrete going forward with it, but I still don't want it to have a tarp on it and kind of shake it around and stuff like that, because the tarp will just act like a big sail until I get the roof done. So I'm going to get that probably squared away after this week. You know, it's going to, like I said, rain all day Tuesday. And then also Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is supposed to get sunny again. So, all right, let's see. Whoops. Let's see what we got here as far as comments. I haven't been paying attention to any of them, so I apologize. So let's pull this in and see what we've got here. Sierra's super attentive. What you got, girl? You want some more treats? Well, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. There you go. Oh, good girl. You're such a little sweetie. All right, we're just gonna hang out right here. Sierra's doing great. She's we haven't started chemo yet because I was waiting to hear what's up with my truck, but we gotta start it here soon. So gonna get that squared away and then stay here, you know, for a little bit. Probably go pick up my truck the week of the 20th or the 19th or whatever that is in December, right before Christmas, and get it, and then come back here. And then probably spend January here, you know, doing the chemo with Sierra. And hopefully we'll get a lot of snow. So far, the forecast is saying it's going to be crazy as far as snow in this area, which is great. That way I won't have to go to Colorado to do winter camping stuff. But a lot of our schedule is going to be predicated on how Sierra feels, you know. So if she's not doing good, then we'll just chill here in the camper. If she is doing good, which the doctors think that after, you know, a few days after each dose, she'll be fine again. And then she'll have like a 3-week period before we go in for the next one. So if that's the case, we can go out and winter camp for like 3 weeks and come back, you know, and do that cycle over and over. Because up in Flagstaff, like March is when it gets really good out there as far as winter camping goes. Like that's when the storms get really big, and you got the really big storms coming up from the Sea of Cortez, and it just slams that area with moisture. So all right, hang on. Let me pull this up here. All right, let's see here. Let me go back to the beginning here and say what's up to Darth Cater. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Living with Leaf. Hello, back at you. Dylan, how you doing, man? Great Adventures. Good morning, back at you. Crystal, wait. Good morning from Maine. That's awesome. I'd love to go up there and go brook trout fishing. So let's see. Nicole, good morning. Sally, how you doing from West Virginia? Sierra's doing well. She's just right here, and she's very attentive right now because I have these this toasted sourdough with some jam on it, and she loves it. So she's very attentive at the moment. Let's see what else have we got. Dorothy, oh, thanks for saying the winter camping videos are really relaxing. I love sharing those experiences with everybody. Those are really fun to film and also to edit up. I think I love doing those way more than the summer ones. That's why my summer ones probably don't get as much traffic. So, all right, let's see. Then with it getting chilly. Yeah, it's getting chilly here too. Mrs. R, hello, thank you for tuning in. All right, let's see. Also, lovely 144. Judy, how you doing? Good morning. All right, Holly Doneth. Wow, Sierra. Does Sierra have a sweater? Yeah. See, well, I mean, she's got her natural sweater. She's got her undercoat is really, really, really thick, and then her regular coat's pretty big too. Let's see. Hide user. All right, I just gotta turn off these trolls. All right, cool. All right, Cindy, yeah, sourdough is much better for. Yeah, it's I love it. The sourdough that I have, so it's from that gal in the shell that has the duck eggs, and it's Leveron Family Farms is the name of it. She's got a YouTube channel, so I'll put that up there eventually. So let's see here. What else have we got? Joe, good morning from snowy Michigan. Oh, no, Sierra, stay back. She came in and tried to snake this when I wasn't looking. So that's cool, snowy Michigan. I am excited that that snow is going to be hitting here, and they're saying it's going to be a lot, and that it's going to stick. And so with Friday's temperatures being cold, and then Friday evening being down in the low teens, it'll stick around. So I'm really excited to see how the ridge looks with all the snow. So let's see here. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of food at the moment. Sierra's gonna keep you company. What's up, girl? What's she doing? All right, sorry about that. I shouldn't eat when I do a live stream. It doesn't work very well. I did get a comment here that says like, "Hey Brian, welcome to the camping community." It was from let's see here. Where was that? Oh, Sandy, you were saying that. Welcome to the camper community. Yeah, I love this camper. It's great. It's fun to be in here. I do want to do winter camping though, with the tent. I mean, I love the wood stove and all that stuff. And you know, I'm making the shed area to where I'll have my 4-dog stove in there. So I'll still be working with that stove here, and then like the little living portion area, the workshop area where I could actually stay in. That one's gonna have the 4-dog stove in it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So all right, let's see what else have we got. Let's see. Northwest Montana Mountains. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd love to be up there. So, let's see. The Benny, you were asking him, am I finished building the shed? And no, I'm not yet. I probably need some help to getting the roof on, and so I'm gonna ask a buddy of mine if he's got some help. So, all right, let's see here. Trevor Leahy, do you have a wife? No, of course not. Why would I? So let's see. I think that's kind of trollish. Hide user on this channel. All right, cool. Yak and Tackle Outdoors. Hey, back at you. Julie, hello from Norway. Oh, cool. I'd love to go to Norway. That sounds awesome. So let's see, Crystal. I mean, anytime join me fishing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love fishing. And I want to do some winter fishing too. So Joanne, cool. Thank you for tuning in from Ohio. Awesome. All right. So all right, going with the flow. How you doing? Loving how the compound is coming along. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, and then Sierra, she's super excited right now because I've got this sourdough going. She's gonna come over here and give me a kiss because she look at this. So that's how she asked for a treat. She's like, I want to have a treat right now. All right, let me hang on one second. I got to get a little bit more bread for her. I'm gonna cut up a piece here for her real quick and throw it on the stove. All right, hang on. So here's what we got, and then I'm gonna put on the stove for you, sweetie. Hang on, and we'll get you some more sourdough. I think sourdough is probably her favorite. Seems like that's what she really geeks out the most for. But we're good to go. But back to the shed. So got the walls done, at least on the workshop portion of it, and then the walls for the ATV portion of it, they're pretty much done. I just have to make big windows out. Hey, no, don't you start looking on that. No, hey, back over there. Come on. All right. Sorry, she's up here taking too many liberties at the moment, so I had to put her in a little timeout. But with the shed, I've got the walls done on the sides and the back for the workshop area, which is where the stove will be at. And then the ATV portion is pretty much done. I just have to get the roofing on that all secure. And then there's a portion on the one side that goes up a little bit higher than the other, so I need to enclose that. But once I do that, I'll be able to put up the metal roofing, and I think we'll be in good shape. I think I'll be able to cover at least about 90% of it, which would be good. Which would be good. So, all right, let's see here. So yeah, Sierra's doing good. She looks she's really happy. She's been running around like crazy. My friend Josh came over yesterday. He's back in the area. He works for the railroads. He was down in Texas, and he was like, man, she's got a lot of energy, a lot more than last time. So it's like she's really made a full comeback as far as, you know, from the cancer surgery. It's just, it sucks that with the amount of cancers that she had in her system, that it wasn't all knocked out with surgery. Like there's still microscopic ones floating around her body, and that's all we need to do, the chemo. But I've been doing the CBD oil for her, and she seems to like that a lot. And you know, we're just gonna keep that up, and I feed her real well, and I'm trying to make sure that's real mellow around here. So like if I have to go run an errand on the ATV, what I'll do is I'll put on some really mellow music in here and draw the blinds and get it to where it'll be a nice area for her to like take a nap and just kind of chill out. And then around the ranch, I mean, there's no one around here. Like my friend, my neighbor Darren, who his family owns that place over there, and then another place down the road. He's staying at the place down the road, so I thought he was over here, but he's not. He just comes and goes every once in a while. So there's no one around here right now. I don't have anybody around for like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably have like a 300-acre buffer on all sides of me, but like in every direction of like no one around, which is crazy. And 300 acres is huge. And so, you know, if I put that all the way around, it would be, you know, it'd be like that. So, all right, let's see. What have we got here? Okay, I'm home. Sheila, cool. Thanks for coming in. Ralph, hey, back at you. Judy, doggy timeout. Yeah. Sierra has to do it every once in a while. She can get a little crazy, but I mean, she means well. She just, that's the byproduct of me feeding her, you know, feeding her human food. Whoops. Let me draw the blind on that real quick. There we go. All right, that's better. That's still kind of blown out. Sorry about that. I was going to try to see if we could get the stove over here, but I need to get a little bit more wood. Let's see this real quick. Hang on. By the way, if you're going to get a wood stove and you're going to work with on winter camping, just go ahead and get you some welding gloves like this. And then what you can do is when you open up your, I need to clean my stovepipe. So we're going to have a little bit of backdraft here. But what you can do is when you have these gloves, you can just reach right in here and work with whatever you have. So you can like go in with your hands like that and work with it, and then grab new wood and throw it in there, and you don't have to worry about your hands getting messed up. So I'm going to grab some wood real quick. So hang on one second. Let's see here. What do I want to go with? So I've got these little ones here. I call these like cooking logs because they're real small, but they can provide a lot of like, you know, power or BTUs to cook and a lot of heat in a short amount of time, and they catch on fire pretty quick. And so I'll use these for cooking. And then if I want to do like a long burn at night, that's when I put in the larger pieces of wood. So just a heads up to those of you that may be wanting to work with a wood stove. That's a great way to like I said, cook and get the stove up without having to like manage a 3-hour burn, because you don't want to do it if you're just cooking breakfast. Like you don't want to throw in a big log like you don't want to throw in something like this, to cook eggs, because that's going to be wasting a lot of wood. You just throw in like 3 smaller 1 to 2 inch diameter little twigs / branches or whatever, and you can get cooking enough BTUs for like 30 minutes of cooking without having to burn through one of your big pieces of wood. So just a heads up. Let me put this back out here. And so what's nice about that is you can get actually 2 burns out of these. If you see them, they're a little bit long. So you'll burn the first half for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And then if you get a wood poker like this for your stove, these are really great to work with because you can use this to push all the ash back. And then when you do that, the ash will of course build up at the front first, but you want to push it towards the back. That way you can maximize the efficiency of your stove. Hang on one second. Let me do this. All right, that's a little bit better. Oh, that's why it's blown out. Hang on. Oh, let's see. I've got those things kind of. That's not the best. We'll just work with it. What happens is when your stove runs, all of your ash builds up at the front here, and then that can impede your airflow coming in. Also, too, if you just throw a bunch of logs or just like wood that's not burning yet, if you just throw it into ash that's kind of been spent, it actually won't light the logs. It'll take a long time for it to get going because the ash will act like an insulator after a while, and it will actually protect stuff from the heat. Like when your stove's going a lot, you can feel underneath here when there's a lot of ash built up, and you can't feel the heat. But you can feel it on the sides and the top, obviously, but not on the bottom. But that's because the ash ends up protecting it. So just a heads up. So what you do is you'll take something like this, and then with the front that you have here, you can put on the side like a plow and push the ash back. And when you do that in the front here, like if I come in and push the ash back, even though we're getting a lot of smoke in at the moment, then you can take it too and drag back the coals that are still burning and have those up towards the front, and then that gets your wood going. So that's kind of how you work a stove. And I'll do more videos like that going forward because a lot of people email me and they ask how do I run a stove, and a lot of it is just experience of working with it. Just making sure that you understand like how your stove heats up, that you don't overheat it because it's really easy to overheat your structure with a wood stove and all that stuff. And then also what type of woods to use and what type of situation. Like if I want to get a fire going real fast and I'm in Colorado, I'll always use aspen wood because you can take aspen wood, you can splinter it down to nothing and it lights immediately. If you have pinyon pine that has exterior wounds on like the tree, and you got sap like sap balls on there because they form as like these balls or clumps, you can take those off and separate that up and use that as a fire starter, and that'll always stay lit. Like it's literally you can light it, blow it out, then light it again, blow it out, light it again, blow it out. It's like fat wood without the wood, so it's just the real hard sap. So you can use that for starting. Out here, I've found that juniper's pretty good as long as it's real dry. You can splinter that up really, really easy and use that for a fire starter, and that starts up pretty fast in the stove. And then if all else fails, you can take like a little torch like this and just go to the front where your openings are. So like the way it works on this stove is not all of them are the same, but a lot of them have this type of cylinder air intake right here. And so what that is you can use it to shut off your airflow if you're leaving your structure for a while, or you can turn it all the way on like this to let maximum amount of airflow through. And you want to make sure that on the back of your stovepipe that you've got that airflow valve open all the way as well. But when that's done, what that does is that centralizes and kind of focuses the air right here. So that's where you want to kind of put all of your wood and then also the embers to make sure that they can start up faster, because the air will naturally pull in there and kind of act as an accelerant, like you're blowing on these two specific areas. And then if you need like an extra help with it, then you could do that. And it looks like we're starting up right away. So yeah, see how that got going? So it just kind of helps it along. And I got this. This is like a butane torch that I got at a truck stop in Oklahoma years ago. It's the best butane torch I've ever had. You can use that to help start up your stove, and that way you don't have to sit there and wait for it to get going. So just for those who are tuning in, wanted to say that Sierra's doing awesome. She was in doggy timeout just for a second because she was snaking one of my morning treats. I make these this sourdough toast with this jam that I get at the farmers market. By the way, I filmed some of the stuff at the farmers market, so I'll include that in the next video. But I make this sourdough toast, and she grabbed some of it off my plate. So she was sitting back here because she was in doggy town. I know I need to get you allergy medicine. She does have a little bit of allergies out here, so I've been giving her Benadryl. And I know, sweetie. Also, too, every once in a while she'll hit a cactus, and that will go into her. I know you're just such a cute girl. Come here, you're just such a little cutie. But she'll hit a cactus when she's running around the running around the property, and so I use tweezers to help get that. What's you want? You want some more treats? So she's waiting out for the toast here. So let's see how the toast is coming along. Hang on 1 second. Ow. Yeah, we need to let this go a little bit more. Another thing too, if you're running a wood stove, what I would like to talk about real quick. Make sure that doesn't hit. Well, that's good. Okay, so on the back here, let me get in the way of the sun. Okay, on the back of the stove, you see this is the air damper. If it's going straight up and down, obviously the little plate that's in here will be straight up and down. So that's the maximum amount of airflow going out here. That's going to make all the heat that's in your stove go out of here fast. So what you want to do if you want to heat up your stove, you want to have the front all the way open like this to where you've got the airflow 100% open, and then in the back, you actually want to dampen it down a little bit with this damper. You want to put it on like a 45-degree angle or even a little bit more, and that's going to trap the heat in here to make sure that your stove is going to be optimal for cooking. Because if you just let that go straight up and down and let all the heat escape out of here, you'll end up having to just feed your stove over and over and over because you're going to burn through so much wood just to get that thing up to temperature to cook on. So that's the way you trap the heat inside the stove. Don't ever get a stove that doesn't have a damper on the back. I saw that there was actually a cedar wood hot tub for sale that had a wood stove, like one of those that goes inside of it. So it was a wood stove used to heat it up, and they didn't have a damper on it. And that's just such a bad idea, because you have to have a damper to make sure that you can kind of stifle down that airflow so it builds up. The heat builds up in there, and it still gets out, it escapes out of the stovepipe, but it's just really, really slowed down though. So let's see. I don't understand these people that keep trolling me. All right. Anyway, let's see. What have we got here? Jackie, good morning from Guam. Oh, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Let's see what else have we got here. Let me go back just a little bit here. Okay, so I got some such weird these troll bots that come on here, and like they'll put up these website addresses, and they always get like kind of like blocked or whatever, or censored. But it's just interesting how there's like these troll forums out here that do this stuff. It's just crazy. So let's see. Let's see. Let me go ahead, and this Hunter guy is an idiot, so let me put him in timeout. All right. Sorry about the trolls. I didn't see this. I didn't see the trolls. So, but anyway, yeah. Sorry, the lens there on the camera. I've got to get a new. Let's see. The light isn't that good. I got to get a new camera because the screen on there is just scratched up. So I'm gonna get a new one. Also, too, sometimes the live streams default to like 240 or was it 240, 254, like 420 resolution. So maybe fixing those would help. But we're gonna get going here soon. I just want to see what's up to everybody real quick and give them an update with Sierra, because I've been kind of light on the content because I've been working on this shed and then just been kind of busy with stuff around here. But with this week coming up, with the storm that's going to be hitting, definitely going to be filming a lot more. I know, sweetie. Going to be filming a ton more. And there's like the storm on Thursday and Friday is supposed to dump a ton of snow. So hoping for a lot. We'll see what we get. Friday night's going to be real chilly. But I won't get the shed done in time to I know, sweetie, just stay back. I won't get the shed done in time to have us stay in there. So we'll do it on the next deal. So, all right, let's see here. Let me see. Appreciate the little tips here. Yeah, no, you bet, Jared. I always want to provide those tips about the wood stove and everything like that. So Marla, Brian, get a few moderators. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like working with other people. I worked with other people in the past, and it just doesn't ever work out. So, all right, what's your average temps inside the camper? Oh, hey, Teresa. From my office campus in Meadow Creek Farm. Cool. Let's see here. I usually like to keep it around like 60 in here. I know, Pumpkin. Just relax, okay? I like to keep it around 60 in here, and right now it's pretty comfy. I mean, there's a little bit of a breeze coming through, but it's not bad. So, let's see. What part of Arizona I'm in? I'm in the northern Arizona near Flagstaff. So, All right, let's see what else have we got. So coming up on almost 30 minutes here. I got to get going though, because it's 9 o'clock and I got to leave here by 9:30 and I still need to cook breakfast. So I just want to say what's up to everybody real quick. The sun is definitely coming out here, so it's going to blow everything out in here anyway, and it's not going to look that great on the live stream. I do have a new camera that I can live stream with, but I need to get a better plug into the computer because it uses a USB plug, and then I have the USB-C stuff on here. And so I'll get a better plug for that, and then we can use that going forward because I know the live stream has been kind of sketchy lately with the picture quality. So, but thanks everybody for tuning in, and I hope you all have an awesome start to the week. And I'll have another video up probably by at least Wednesday morning, if not before then. So we'll see y'all then. And in the meantime, I'm gonna feed Sierra tons of treats, and she's gonna be happy as lark. What you thinking, baby girl? You want to get some more? You want to get some more toast? Get some more treats. Oh, you're just a little stinker. All right. See y'all later.